Okay, welcome to the next Blender tutorial. So today we're going to be making a bowl. So it's not too dissimilar from the plate that we previously made. If you guys want to go to that tutorial, it's on my channel and possibly in the playlist that you're currently watching. Um, so it's very similar to a cup. It's like we're going like cup bowl kind of melding kind of thing. I don't know. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and delete the default cube. You want to make sure that you're in the cycles engine because this tutorials, of course, are all in cycles. So we'll go to add, we'll go to mesh, and then we'll go to circle. You're going to want to zoom in or maybe make your circle a little bit bigger. So edit mode. So we have all of the points selected right now. Press S to scale so that we can work with a bigger object so that you can see what you're doing better. And what we want to do is we want to press F for fill. We're going to go E for extrude, and we're just going to bring up the second face. S for scale to go outwards again. E for extrude. S for scale. And then we're just going to go E, S, E, S. And I will show you from the side view right here what we're doing. So you just want to you just want to go, you know what a bowl looks like, I guess. So you just want to go from very small at the bottom to quite large, and then we're going to come in and we'll do the inside. So select this face again. We go E for extrude, and then you're going S for scale, which I'm on S for scale. E for extrude, S for scale, and we're just going to work our way up. It's that simple. Make sure that you're scaling all the way around, you're not just on one vertices. E for extrude, S for scale, and as we get closer to the top, we're just going to get steeper and steeper. That's all we need to do. And we get a little bit closer. The more vertices that you have and the more faces that you have, the smoother your object will be. But if you do subdivide, the more random access memory your project may take up. So it makes your computer a little bit slower, but we'll come to that bridge when we get to it. So we're just going to go up a little bit more and up one more, and I think that will do. For a basic bowl shape, it's a bit of a tall bowl. I'm just going to pull that down a little bit, and then we're going to go S for scale inwards, E for extrude, keep it on the same level, S inwards so that it's flat, E for extrude, and we're going to go downwards, scale just slightly inwards. Now I'm going to make this one an X-ray vision so you can see where I'm going with this. So if it's a porcelain bowl, it will be a little bit thicker. If it's a plastic bowl, it will be a little bit thinner. So depending on what you're going to make your bowl as is how big the inside of your bowl is going to be. So then we're going to go E, and we're just going to scale outwards just slightly just to make a little bit of a lip. And then we're going to go E again, and you notice that we're coming down on the inside of the bowl right here. I'm just going to stop there, and then I'm going to go E again, and then at the bottom we want to sculpt round. So we're going to go scale, make sure that it's even on all sides, just press S, and then E for extrude again, click, and then we're going to go S to scale in. I think I've gone a bit too far there, so I'm just going to bring mine up, and then E, and you just want to, you want that little gap at the bottom. Scale in again, and that's going to smooth out the bottom of the bowl for you, so that when you come to the object mode, right click and click shade, and there we go. There we have it. This is a bowl, just for you to use for your projects, to put into your projects, to add colour and stuff like that, and to add textures. I'm going to be doing that in a later tutorial. My tutorials basically focus on making the objects first, and then I'll teach you how to do all the textures on top of it. So you've got a file full of plain objects, And then later on, I can teach you how to texture those objects and what you basically need to do. I also teach you like the old ways of texturing as well, because I used to go out with a camera and take photos of things, and you had to get them directly over the top, and then you kind of repeat the pattern across an entire object. Nowadays we use nodes. So nodes are a lot more reliable than a photograph, because if one side of your photograph is slightly out, or it's got a lot of exposure or very underexposure, it can mess with your projects like crazy. And it doesn't look detailed, and you can tell there's a pattern. It's like if you look at a field full of grass and you see a pattern kind of emerging in that field of grass and you see lines, that's generally when something has been UV mapped, compared to nodes where the computer will place random objects. So I will show you how to make those. I'll see you in the next tutorial.